very much, and you may or you may not, you will after this, recognize Steve Hansen from the Sacramento City Council. Hi, Steve. Welcome. You are the youngest member of the City Council. You're by 5 minutes the newest.
Yes.
Two sworn in on the same day, but you came in last. And let's do a little bit of your bona fides here. You are the first in 30 years City Council member that lives in the heart of downtown.
That's right.
Interesting.
Yep.
First openly gay member of the City Council.
Absolutely. Lots of merit badges.
Anything else we ought to know?
Working hard every day to make sure we have a vibrant city. We've got a lot to do and just need to make sure we're working hard.
McGeorge grad, you're too young to have been there when Tony Kennedy was there.
I actually took a class from
Did you
Tony
really?
In Europe, he teaches a class once a year on human rights. And
Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's hit some of the, well, actually, we want to hit your issues. The goal with these segments is to let you know who the City Council people are and the things that they're passionate about. We're asking everybody, we may or may not have on the ballot in Sacramento a chance for Sacramentans to weigh in on whether or not there should be any city funds towards building the arena. You got a view on whether or not that should be on the ballot?
Look, my take is we should prepare for it to be on the ballot, but I wish it wouldn't be on the ballot. I'm not a big fan of initiatives. I think that we have representative government for a reason, and at the end of the day, we're not raising taxes here, and we've done a very good job protecting the general funds. And so I think that putting this on the ballot is going to hurt the project. And so I just think, I don't think that's a good idea for our city.
Okay. A lot of folks will not have heard of the Municipal Equality Index. It's part of the Human Rights Campaign Foundation. It essentially rates cities all over the country and in California for how they're doing on gay rights issues, primarily. Am I correct?
Absolutely.
I did a little research. Sacramento, out of 100, we get 79.
That's right.
San Francisco gets 100. How did West Hollywood not get 100? They got 98.
You know, I don't know about that, but I want to see us get 100.
Okay.
So we are working on this issue, and next week we're going to have at our Law and Legislation Committee an update to our city's ordinances so we can be at 100.
Where do we come up short?
We came up short in some of our policies. We've been working on this stuff for a long time, so in some ways we were a pioneer, and now we just need to take some additional steps.
Yeah. We appear to be middle of the pack in California. I mean, there's some cities in the 50s like Vallejo, but we're pushing 80.
Well, there's some things that we didn't get points for. We should have gotten points. It was the first year they did it last year, and I think it'll say a lot about us if we're 100%. So
okay, we're going to run out of time, and I'll let you know. We'll continue this during the commercials, and you can. But let's hit what we can. Smoke-free patio ordinance. I am not a smoker. I hate the smell of it, but I don't care if people smoke outside. What are we doing?
Well, if you're allergic or you want to have a nice meal outside and somebody's next to you and they're smoking, I think it just ruins the environment. Plus, government has a lot of smoking-related costs that we pay because people's health has deteriorated, and so I think
people are getting sick because their next door neighbor's smoking on a patio.
Sometimes, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hit one last thing and we'll go. We all hate it when somebody gets their bike stolen. What are we doing about that?
We have bait bikes. We're working on a comprehensive bike theft prevention program, but we're also doing better parking. We're going to work on bike corrals, so soon public will see all these new things popping up in former parking spots where you can safely and securely park your bike and not worry about getting them stolen. But we need to park them well and then report if something happens because people aren't reporting when their bikes are stolen.
Okay. Local government is sometimes the most contentious because it hits us at home. Thanks for joining us online. We're still chatting with Councilman Steve Hansen in Sacramento. A couple of things we didn't get to on the air. First of all, and he's probably not watching, so we can talk about this. How's Kevin Johnson doing?
He's doing a great job. You know, I really like his energy and his ideas, and I think this council has been more productive than many councils in the past. We seem to be getting along really well, and I think we're dealing with the people's business. Every day we come and try to fix problems.
He still would prefer a strong mayor form of government here in Sacramento, and that's going to come up on the agenda again for you guys. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think the system's working. You know, maybe we need some tweaks. I don't see a clear benefit from what he's proposing. It's an idea we've debated for several years now, and ultimately when I talked to people, when I knocked on doors in my campaign last year, nobody seemed to really want it. And so I don't understand why we take our eye off the ball of getting the arena done and taking care of some of these other problems, when there's also a downside. We've heard that our city manager would quit, you know, if this passed, and I think we just don't need the distraction right now.
Yeah, you know, we'll leave interview and I'll chip in on the conversation. It seems to me some of the wind out of the sails of the Strong Mayor initiative was taken out when we successfully appear to have pulled off the arena deal.
Absolutely.
I mean, if the argument was, look, we can't pull off a big project, we need a strong mayor. Looks like we're going to pull off a big project.
We're doing hard things, we're doing them well, and I think we're serving the people. And so that's what the voters want. That's what our citizens deserve.
We talked on the air a lot. You're first openly gay member of the city council. You're concerned about LGBT issues. Is Mayor completely cooperative for you in that regard?
So far, so good.
Parklets, that's not a word I'd heard before I knew you were coming in. What is that?
It's not like piglets.
Yes, yeah.
But parklets, you take a parking spot or two in front of a business, and that business can build a space for the public with tables and chairs. Some of them are extremely cool in San Francisco. There's even some in Davis. And you actually reactivate the street, and you create this space. You know, like on Broadway, there's not space to do patio dining really. So we could add parklets there, and the public can use them even if you're not using the business. But then it extends the sidewalk and gives folks a pleasant place to sit.
You needn't be a patron of the business?
Nope.
Oh, really?
They'd be open to the public. They're technically public parks. They're on the public right of way.
As big as 2 parking spots?
As big as 2 parking
really?
spots.
Oh.
And they draw people. They're a weird magnet because folks just, there's this feeling you almost get goosebumps when you walk onto them because it feels so different.
And we don't need that space to sell the parking spaces to pay for the arena?
You know, for as much as we like to complain about parking here, we actually do pretty well.
Okay.
We can afford 5 or 6 spots around the city.
Okay. Steve Hansen, thanks for coming in and
Thank you
talking
so
to
much.
us. And
It's been a pleasure.
come down if there's anything you want to
Thank
talk
you.
about.
Thank you
bet.
very much.
Thanks for watching online.